So, hey, let's start with you and Kenny.
Okay.
From what I understand,
Kenny was my first boss.
Yeah. Go into that. What's Kenny like as a boss?
So I got a job working at MTV. I got an internship for the summer. And then after it, there was a job opened up at the studio. And I got the job as being the line producer's assistant, which was this guy, Alan Newman. And Alan Newman worked for Kenny, who was the vice president of the department. So at the time, MTV was like a factory. We would shoot all day and night, 5 days a week, because we'd have to do 7 days of programming. So anytime you saw a VJ on camera, we were shooting all that at the studio. So I was Alan's assistant and I would fill in. MTV was literally a Judy Garland, Mickey Rooney movie, wasn't it, Ken? It was like, my mom has some costumes. My dad has a barn.
We had no budget.
Here's an old piece of wood.
It was always no budget. There's no money.
No money. So I think I was making $14,000 a year. I think I was making a little bit of overtime. And if like the control room PA called out sick, I would be the control room PA. And if I would just fill in and do stuff along with, doing all the stuff that I did for Alan. And then my boss went on this trip called A Muck in America. They went on the road. It was like the beginning of that kind of reality television stuff. And I'm sorry, I'm turning off my mail because it's noises and annoying me. And so Alan was gone. So I was in the studio and Kenny would call me and yell at me when like things got on the air that weren't supposed to go on the air. And I'm like, you're aware I make $14,000 a year and I'm being made responsible for what gets on the air.
Well, that's what somebody was yelling at. That's what somebody was yelling at me.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to understand, there was somebody right behind me.
Yes.
Look, I've known Kenny for a long time. I think like 30 years.
Yeah.
I've never heard that side of Kenny before. So he was
I don't know if I yelled.
Are you kind of an asshole?
I probably sounded like I was whining.
No, he
what's going on?
But the thing that was so funny about it was MTV. It was like the line producer's assistant was becoming responsible 6 months after she had the job of what was getting on the air. But that was the beauty of that place. I started directing when I was 25.